All right, my people, now welcome back to Critics News with more updates on as it take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. As they happen now, they say no be small thing, they happen for Nigeria. Now, after the buying of 16 suspected terrorists in Uromi, Edo State, they tend they cause a lot of problems, ups and downs. A lot of people don't come and contact their own side. Other people take their own side. But the truth of the matter be saying, these people where they talk saying a hunter, their hands are not clean. Because this hunting of a thing, we go cross many states, they go another person's state. It is not approved anywhere. But because of the Nigerian government, they sponsor terrorism. I make all this nonsense, they happen. I never see where this, I'd always talk and say, see the landmass where they for northern part of this country. Only one state alone, whether na Nasarawa be which one, is what the whole 5 southeast states. Waiting it take pass them, no plenty. Waiting 5 southeast states, they pass them. So 4 states in the southeast is not equal to, let's say, Nasarawa. Only one state. You listen. So tell me where Edo will be to equalize this Nasarawa state now. You listen. So which means that Edo State is just a tiny part. If it were to be part of Nasarawa State, it would just be like a local government inside Nasarawa and a state too. But these people will leave all these places because they have conquered those territories. They will now come to this southeast region, begin to terrorize people there. You see, now when the Uromi youth now conquer chain, follow the matter, say enough is enough. Now everybody take a patala from their house. As we the worker they go, so now we see another update to northern people say this country, if I say we go our separate ways, I say again, you are saying that they are not obliged to Nigeria's unity. Look at the headline now. Before I go talk, say, oh, now you they talk about, they never talk, so make you see I'm here. Now look at this. They said Uromi massacre. Concerned northerners question Nigeria's unity. Okay. Says not under obligation to sustain union. I say no. Should be everybody when they talk through to some of una go say, oh, this country must remain one. Una one Nigeria by fire by force will die there. So as una talk say, una go buy there. Buying go still meet una. There's no doubt about it. All of una way they shall say, oh, this country must remain united. But you see, say this country, now the unity, now in they buy us. The forceful unity of Nigeria, now in they buy Nigerians. But instead of us to stand up to it and say, no, enough of this nonsense. I'm not talking about people who don't use the name of dividing Nigeria, take the buy their own people. I'm not talking about such people. You see, I'm talking about truth in waiting person they do. Now, let's get into details. And I go play on this video of this man from whether na Hausa, I've been a Fulani, I don't know which one when him be, but I go play on the video of waiting and talk. First of all, let's quickly take a look at these people who don't they retract from the unity of the country. I say, okay, the time will come when now we go they force say no, this country must remain united. I know say time will come when no na go pull back, we go say no, we must remain together. One day, power will change hands. And I never know how this world take the work. In reaction to the recent buying of 16 northern alleged hunters in Uromi, Edo State, a group known as Concerned Northerners has issued a searing declaration condemning the attack and questioning the continued unity of Nigeria, warning that the North is not under obligation to continue to sustain Nigerian union. So una no say no they sustain them. All right, una with Yoruba people. In a statement titled Uromi Payin, one Payin too many, North under no obligation to continue to sustain Nigeria's union, and signed by Dr. Usman Bugaji, Professor Usman Najatu Muhammad, Dalung, General A.M. Jalingo, and Chief Ame. The group condemned the recent buying. It said, we the concerned people of North or Northern Nigeria, on behalf of the grieving families of the 16 innocent victims buyed in Uromi, Edo State, do hereby declare as follows. This cruel and senseless buying is one too many and therefore raises a lot of pertinent issues with respect to the rights and privileges of Northerners irrespective of their ethnicity, religion, gender, or creed in Nigeria. It appears the Northerners are not entitled to the same right as other Nigerians, especially from the South. You see, so now them now, they complain. Something when these people don't, they complain since, say, then they sabotage them, then they marginalize them. They say, so now not now, when they do cover up, they tell us now, say now them now, the country they marginalize. The group noted that the Edo incident was not an isolated case, but part of a recurring trend of violence targeting Northerners across southern Nigeria. It said, the Edo incident is not an isolated case, but it is a repetition of an all-familiar pattern of unleashing senseless, unprovoked violence, destruction of property and prying of Northerners at will in the southern part of the country. Since the inception of the Fourth Republic, we have witnessed the OPC prying in the southwest, IPOB and the so-called unknown government in the southeast, and the recent Edo pryings of 16 hunters in the south-south, in addition to the isolated destruction of goods and properties, maiming and prying of innocent Northerners pursuing their legitimate interests in the south. Una don't see them, they don't change the story. They completely changed the narrative. Since when people don't they cry out, say Fulani terrorists, don't they buy people everywhere? Nobody. All these so-called concerned Northerners, they never came out one day to issue a statement saying we condemn the buying of farmers in their farms and all that. But once it has to do with them, hey, Northerners pursuing their legitimate business. What are you pursuing? Una they master the terrain of everywhere in the south. Now I'm be waiting on the pursue. Now we don't know. According to them, they say that the pattern is making it abundantly clear that Northerners are persona non grata in the south, while Southerners are freely welcome to pursue their interest and even permanently settle in the north in peace and security unhindered. No be every day we hear say they don't buy people for Benue, they don't buy people for their farms, so they don't buy this business person, they don't buy another in the north. We know they hear them every day. So if una say and say the thing no they work, the forceful unity is not working, then withdraw, make all these people to withdraw. Chase all the Igbo people or Yoruba or Edo or Delta, whoever in the north, we no be northern person. Chase them out. I will not say no. They know the northerners we dey for this southern part. May they still go back to their mama land. Simple, case closed. May everybody go their papa house. Case closed. I will never condemn anybody with the talker because enough of this nonsense. People when go north, maybe the Yoruba, Igbo, Edo, Bini, whatever, we go north. Then they are either they are selling slippers or shoes or selling rice or beans in the streets. They are not into anybody's bush. So surrounding them, mastering their terrain, attacking farmers with their cows. Nobody is doing that. And I'm not sure whether any southerner is rearing pig or pigs in the north. You know they. But when I go carry on our own cow, come this our side, they use and they buy people. People say we suppose they defend we be Igbo people. They leave her, they buy Igbo people. Now, the declaration also noted that what it called northern restraint in the face of repeated provocation. It said Northerners have all along been restrained and placated by their elders against retaliation in the face of all these provocations. But the situation has now reached a state whereby our dignity and integrity as a people is being severely compromised and questioned by our people in circumstances of our inability to defend them. We can no longer appeal or restrain our people to continue remaining peaceful and accommodating due to the obvious negligence of the interest or even lives, all for the sake of a non-existent national unity. Oh, when I don't recognize, say there is no existent unity in this country. Everybody go confess, everybody. According to them, he said that this is the last time that the North will be pacified on any infringement on its legitimate right to freely move and pursue its interest in any part of the country without any molestations, intimidations, harassment, or violence. Any maltreatment of Northerners will henceforth be considered as deliberate and not accidental, and will make us to be indifferent as in calling our law-abiding people for any restraint in whatsoever they decide to do in defense of their lives and human dignity. While acknowledging the condolence visit of the Edo State Governor to Kano, the group demanded firm action. We have noted Governor Kpobolo of Edo State visit to Kano State government and the families of the victims. We are demanding for a transparent investigation of the whole massacre, as well as prompt and adequate payment of compensation to the families of the victims, he said. So, I'm on you the fine now. They also rejected the profiling of Northerners as criminals, okay, stating we unequivocally reject and will resist the continuing attempt to profile people of the North as terrorists, bandits, and cattle rustlers in order to criminalize and systematically exterminate them by using the instrumentality of the law as a cover. The reason why these people are making this statement is because our people have failed. Even those people will be saying they come out every day, they shout whoa, 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 have also failed. You see, because assuming say the right things are done, I'm not sure there will be stories like, oh, Fulani, when they are finished also, our mothers are crying. Where are the people who are supposed to protect them? Where are the people who are supposed to be doing undercover jobs, protecting lives, properties, farmlands, and even our vegetation, crops? Where are they? They are nowhere to be found. That's why our mothers are crying out every day. If the needful is done, all this nonsense, anybody will hear say, that side, I carry cow, go there, go destroy farm, almost waiting in my eyes, see, no be here. 3 people now, we don't know how they take waka, no only me escape. And all the cow will carry go there now, all of them are gone. The person no go carry cow, go that place again. But because the southern youth, they are sleeping. They are sleeping. You go see people where they carry cow. Instead of you to do the needful, defend your territory, you go carry camera. Even if you catch person, where buy person, you go carry camera. Now you go carry, begin to do video. Instead of you to find way where you go take hand them over to is it God or police? Which one I want them over? I don't know. You see, now their problem never kind of win some. Now, in a direct message to the federal government, the group warned that the urgent steps must be taken to reassess the basis of Nigeria's existence. Now, then they call now, may they renegotiate this country. Okay. Now, we are therefore urging the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, address the national question immediately in order to determine viability and possibility of our continued existence as a single corporate entity with equal rights and privileges as citizens of Nigeria, it said. The statement concluded with critique of Tinubu's administration's federal restructuring agenda. They said that they are watching the Tinubu's government attempt to introduce regionalism through the back door. We welcome the quest for self-determination, but we insist that all parts of Nigeria must come together to discuss and agree on the way forward. It added, no be waiting, Mazen and the Canada on the shout sense. No be there be the basis of this whole problem where they do now. No be this thing we want to talk now. Now be the foundation of Mazen and the Cano's problem when in day side now. No be. Never ready to tell ourselves the truth. Mona just they pretend they do like this. Ego ritual. Everybody as soon as they do them like say. No, na wise pass. This country go show everybody paper. Una go confess say this country it's not working. May we go our mama houses. No see how it go be. Na nature go do am. No be person again. Before I play on this video, make una hear within this man they talk. Make I first use this opportunity to introduce tap send. And those of una we want manda money go Nigeria. Biko do. Don't forget to use tap send. With my promo code, Omo, you are due to get the bonus when they follow down my promo code, like £15 for people in UK, 15 euros for people in Europe, $30 for people in Canada, $30 for people in the US, and 75 AED for people waiting for Dubai. So what are you waiting for? Download it from App Store and Google Play Store to enjoy. And your first transaction is completely free. Other subsequent ones, na checkly money they go collect. In fact, na free safe. They do and they think shock me. They just tell me. They say, so you have nothing to lose. Let's listen to this, our brother, before we proceed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on a very, very sad note. Wallahi, yesterday and day before yesterday, when I saw the pictures, the gruesome pictures of the individuals that were unalived in Bokos, I wept for my country. Not just Bokos, in Ehamofu, and also Adani in Enugu State. It is very, very unfortunate that these things are happening. These headsmen, I don't understand how somebody is going to compare the life of a cow to a life of a human being. Who does that? Let's assume something happens to the headsmen. Why would you take the laws into your hands? This is not the first time you people are doing this thing. I worked in Enugu for 5 years. I worked under the Enugu State Peace and Security Committee. There is no local government in Enugu that I have not been to, trying to curb this menace between farmers and herders. I've been to all this.
You see, the problem here is that these people will see truth, but they want to quote it. There is nothing like farmer herders. For your information, there is nothing like farmer herders. It is a terrorist activity of Fulani herdsmen. There's nothing like farmer herders. Because you are in your territory, somebody else brought his cattle from 1,000 kilometers away to your own territory, invade you, and also buy or kill people in your own farm. So there's nothing like farmer herder crisis. It is a deliberate attempt to destroy these people, conquer them, and take over everywhere by terrorist activities. So you people should stop this stupid narrative of telling me farmer headers. This is the most stupid language anybody can use. Oh yes. How many Igbos or a Jos or a Do people have gone to the north and then you hear pig headers clash in the north? Only them every time when they paint this language to suit your narrative. Nonsense.
Please, from Nkerefi in Ogu to Adani, Isuzo, Uzuwani, Udi, Igwetiti, Igwezi. You understand? I've been to all these places, Oba Nsuka.
Okay. Did they attack
because
you?
I was with the Enugu State Peace and Security Committee that was constituted by the former governor, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. We go into these villages, we see the destruction that these headsmen usually do and cause. So my problem is, what is wrong with the security architectures of these states? For how long these headsmen attacks have been consistent for the past decade? I can remember the attack in Dogonawa in Jos. So I wonder, children that do not know anything about whatever it is, I wonder how you are going to take your cows close to somebody's farm, destroy the person's farm. Though I know sometimes the reaction from the farmer sometimes is harsh, of which I understand. It's difficult for you to put ones and twos together, farm, and then see it destroyed. But I wonder how this will now result to you coming back in the night and destroying a whole community, unaliving a whole community, unaliving over 100 people that know nothing about what transpired. For crying out loud, where is that done? Where is that done on this earth? Where is that done? Only in Nigeria. I saw the governor of Plateau State, Caleb Muftuanga. I would definitely applaud you, Mr. Governor, for your swift intervention in going to Bokos. I don't know what the Enugu State governor is doing about the Adani situation and that of Ehamofu.
That one.
But I even saw the governor of Plateau State in Abuja trying to seal a deal with a security architecture about the surveillance, I think drones and some other things. But this has to stop. All if you know what I experienced in Enugu, I'll find time and give you people. I have concrete details of what is happening between farmer and herders. I have details of the issues with the farmers. I have details of the issues with the herders. I think it's time we do something about this collectively. So if you condemn the killing of Deborah, now condemn the killing of the 16 people in Edo State, Uromi, and you're not condemning the killings in Bokos, then you are a hypocrite. What is wrong is wrong. You cannot side one particular people and you are expecting change. No, if you want to criticize constructively. That's just it. I'll be on the TikTok live this night, 9:30 p.m., 5th of April 2025, to discuss the massacre and unaliving of innocent souls in Adani, in Bokos, and the one of Ehamofu. Let's come and discuss constructively and find a way out as concerned citizens of this country. Peace and love.
And find a way out. The only way out is for you people to keep your cows in your territory. In Obodo Yibo, in America, in everywhere, in Ghana, African countries. Everybody have where they rear their cattle. And they produce milk in these countries. In Europe here, all we take is water milk. That is milk direct from these cows. They process it and they distribute it in their cartons to everybody. They have not used, nobody has used their cows to enter another person's farm to go and destroy it. It doesn't work, but people are justifying this criminality, this terrorism caused by Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria. You say, farmer herders are going to discuss. That is stupidity, because we all know the solution. Keep your cows, build a place. Look at land mass in the north. In fact, I beg, when you get that from my screen, nonsense statement. Beg, may we go another news. I don't